said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it. Oh, it's so weird. Stop it. You know what? You are sick.
By the way, your daughter,
She's beautiful.
can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous.
It's
She's
unbelievable.
tall. She's almost 6 feet tall.
Daughter
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
Yeah, she's hot.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that. I can't relate that.
How is that not the end of all of this? How you should never show your face in public again. That's the weird, like, no one I know has ever said anything as weird as that. And that's top 50 weird things that he has said, but that doesn't mean that what Miles Taylor is claiming is true, but it damn sure makes it more believable. It is so wildly weird to talk about your daughter that way. And I will say, I'm perfectly comfortable doing segments that are critical of Donald Trump. I think that's probably pretty clear at this point. I actually am a little bit hesitant to talk about this, maybe for obvious reasons, because it also involves Ivanka. And Ivanka's very defensive of Trump. She says that he has 100% respect for women. She's never claimed that he's said anything to her, let alone done anything. And until she does that, I assume that that is what the truth is. But regardless, I can only imagine what it has been like throughout her life, constantly going from comment to comment of her father saying she was sitting next to him. And what is she supposed to do? A gasp? Be aghast at what he just did? No, she has to laugh along to it. That's her dad. That's what he does. But there's no way that that's not deeply weird to a daughter to have your father acting that way. Sharon?
Deeply weird as well when you have seemingly normal women surrounding in that segment who are doubled over in laughter as well, because we created this kind of monster. And I want to thank you for that segment. I don't need Ozempic, okay? I'll be perfectly skinny because I cannot eat after seeing that.
Glad
So
to be of
gross.
service.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show one more clip just to demonstrate that this is not just about Ivanka. He was years ago on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. He was asked about his daughter Tiffany, who was, when they filmed this, 1 year old. And I want you to remember that as we play this tape.
Now, Donna, what does Tiffany have of yours and what does Tiffany have of Marla's?
Well, I think that she's got a lot of Marla. She's really a beautiful baby, and she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will tell.
No right-wingers care about that. None of them think. That doesn't fit into the whole QAnon thing? That doesn't fit into the elite pedophilia? No, just that's him being him. He's being funny. He's being cute back in like the late 80s, all the way up to 2015 when he told the Rolling Stone about Ivanka. She's really something and what a beauty. If I weren't happily married and her father, dear God.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.